Welcome, everyone. I just wanted to let you know that this is being recorded. My name is Soyla Rangel. I am the I3 at Montclair Elementary. I'm also the library media specialist. I have recently become an AI educator, certification level 1, 2, and 3 for Magic School. And I want to let you know I am super excited about this because I really think Magic School can save you some time. So let's go ahead and get started. Our agenda for today, I'm going to give you a kind of the idea of what Magic School is, why we're going to use it, and how to use it. We're going to talk about best practices, how to navigate through the Magic School tools, which is super easy, how to use the tools, how to modify it, because we're all about differentiating. And I have some great tools for our bilingual students as well, because whatever you create on here, you can easily translate it. And right now you can copy and export all of the material that you create. And then we're going to talk about Reina. She's kind of like the GPT. You know what I'm talking about. But it's called Reina on here. So let's go ahead and get started. Why Magic School was created? Hey, I've been in the classroom for 18 years, and I know that you guys are overworked and you're burnt out. And I'm just here to save you time. And I really think that Magic School AI can do that for you. We already have thousands of educators on it already using it. So I just wanted to introduce you to it. What is it? So it's got 60 AI powered tools that can help you lesson planning, differentiating, communicating. I've already used it with emails and newsletters. Personally, it just makes me sound more professional, I think. So that's what Magic School is. How can it help you as a teacher? Well, create instructional materials like rubrics, differentiate. It can provide sentence starters. Like I said, you can also differentiate for students that are at different levels, students that are bilingual. Engage families and communities by creating class newsletters, which I will give you an example of today. I've used the generating emails. I'm one of those people that likes to get to the point, and sometimes I feel like I'm too direct. And when these emails and these new newsletters that I created, I was like, wow, like they sounded really good. And then you can also generate original content. Best practices with anything when using AI, use your own judgment. All right. It's a computer, so read through it, make sure it's accurate. There are limitations with this. I think the most recent data upload was 2021 information. So if you're looking for something like current events happening right now, it might not have all the information for you. Please know that everything that you do on here is protected. FERPA, they do follow the guidelines. So to get started, you can create an account on Magic School. Right now, if you go to Magic School, they have the premium for I believe it was 14 days for free. And when I was looking at the only difference really is of the amount of stuff that you can save in your history. But everything you can pretty much copy and paste it into a Google Documents and keep it in your drive. You're more than welcome to go to Magic School and start creating your account. Or if you just want to follow along with me, that is fine. I'm going to go ahead and switch tabs. So give me one moment while I stop presenting that one and go to my other tab, Magic School. There we go. All right, so this is how the Magic School website looks like. You can search for tools in the search bar. They also have categories, whether it's planning, questions, student support, communication. You can, once you find your favorite, you can put a little star. You click on the star and it'll just move the favorite up to the top. But you can scroll down. I said there was 60 tools. YouTube questions, there's IP generators, which I will give you an example, student work feedback, song generators, which I've also played around with, the email for the family, which I've also played around with. Here's where I was talking about the text translator. teacher jokes, lots of stuff. And it just seems like it's all on one place. I know I did a training in the fall with a text leveler, and it's on here as well. I put in my text and it was able to level it and translate it as well. All right, so we are going to go ahead and try it. I've already gone through and kind of played around with them. So right now I have output history, and that's where I'm going to go. But it pops up the same way if you just click on one of these. So the first one I wanted to show you was the newsletter. Like I said, I have played a lot with this because I got really excited. It's been a while since I got really excited about something. So this is how it kind of pops up. You have your information that you want to include. Celebrations for the week, what I put. I know that robotics in our school had a successful tournament. I put some additional information that parents might need. So I'm at Montclair, and so all of this information was information that that's happening right now at our school. If you're not sure what to put, you can always click on exemplar, and they will give you examples of what kind of information they used. All right. So they had about, no school, school fair, coat drive. So it kind of gives you an idea. Okay. All right. This is the kind of information that I can enter. All right. So I've entered. Oh, did it take my thing back here? Hold on. It deleted my, don't forget coat drive. Clear inputs. Let me see if I can go back because I've already inputted all the information for you. I don't want to do the work over again. There we go. There's all my information that I've already inputted. All I have to click is generate, and it will generate a newsletter. Now, if you want to make it all nice and pretty, you can just copy and paste this to your newsletter that you currently have or your Canva that you have. For example, for the Perot Museum, all I pretty much gave the information that we needed. So we can read it. It says, we're thrilled to announce that the Perot Museum will be visiting Montclair for Earth and Space Night on Monday, February 26th, gives the time. This event will feature engaging activities for all ages, and everyone is invited to attend. We encourage you to join for this exciting evening. Now, I guess you could sit there and you could think of all of this wonderful things to say. But like I said, I'm one of those persons that doesn't want to waste time. I'm kind of direct, and I just want you to have the information. But doesn't that sound great? I thought it sounded great. And then it had other information like the robotics. I said, congratulations to all the participants for all their hard work and dedication. So it just makes it sound more professional, and I really liked it. So that was just one example. That was the class newsletter. Recently, I've looked into the behavior intervention suggestion. And I think I named this one, and I try to, make real life practices. All right. So the information that I entered, okay, my student was a third grader. The student shuts down. He refuses to work, gets upset, begins to hit himself. So student needs to control his emotion and focus on assignments. Look at that. I spelled something wrong. And actually, you know what? It's going to even fix it for me in a minute. So I'm going to generate my behavior intervention suggestions. So when you're entering, this is all the stuff that you have done. It gives you a choice. Guys, this isn't behavior to support. So the toolbox, what you can do with the student, it gives you ideas about like maybe stress balls, fidget toys, practice deep breathing, a choice-based assignment, given that child, empowering him to make choices for him, social stories. If you don't like what you're seeing, you can enter into, this is called the arena, the chat box, what you're looking for more specifically. Maybe you're creating a personalized story. No, this is not what I want. Are the specific strategies to include? So yeah, maybe you're looking for more specific strategies. Here we have the action bar where you can translate it. Really, this is not for questions because this was a behavior intervention suggestion, but you can customize it. I'm going to do another one. I did informational text. Currently, it is Black History Month. So I was thinking maybe our fifth graders could work on something I was thinking Wilma Rudolph, 5th grade, literacy nonfiction. You have different choices: expository, argumentative, persuasive, procedural. I went with literacy nonfiction. You have a choice of the text. Do you want it to be one paragraph, 2 pages, 3 pages? Accommodated to whatever you are looking for, what you want. And then when it comes to the topic, you want to be as specific as possible. I'm looking for information about Wilma Rudolph, and I want to discuss her character traits she needed to succeed in life. So when I clicked on generate, it gave me a background about Wilma and talks about her character traits and each one, what she needed to do, to win 3 gold medals: her resilience, her dedication. She was a disciplined individual. Now with this, I think I was talking, one of the actions was like, do you want to learn how to teach your students about resilience and determination? And he gave me that. With the actions, I said you could also do questions. When you click on questions, you have choice of, oh, do I want multiple choice questions or do I want free response questions? I'm just going to click on the free response questions, and it generates 5 free response questions that the students can work. What challenges did Wilma face as a child? Describe 2 character traits that helped Wilma succeed. How did Wilma's show determination in her life? Which are pretty darn good questions, I think. You could continue. If you wanted more information, you could type in the chat box right down here. Okay, what are you looking for? And Raina could help you. All right, so let's say you're happy with this. You can copy it and put it into a Word document. You could export it into a Google Docs. You can go ahead and print it. Now, right now with my trial, I do have premium, and you can save as many as you have, unlimited. But I know once that premium ends in 3 days, I won't have all of this space on here and it'll go away. But like I said, if you really like something, then just copy it and into a Word document, and there you go. You have it in your Google Drive. Now, I also wanted to show you a couple of other things. I talked to our 4th grade teachers, and she said that she was possibly going to do something on fossil fuels. Here, they also have YouTube, and it'll generate questions for you. So I believe I called it, what did I call it? Let me see, fossil fuels, I think. Formation of fossil fuels in 4th grade. So I went to YouTube. I said, I want 5 questions, and you can, vary it, 3, 7, 10 questions, how many you want. And I wanted the questions multiple choice. Now, I did have to go into YouTube and look for the video that I wanted to utilize. Once I found the video, I just copied and pasted it, click the generate button, and here we go. I've got questions on the video the students were supposed to watch. And if I don't want multiple choice questions, then I can definitely switch them to, again, free response questions. If I wanted to summarize the video, I could summarize the video. All right. So that was the YouTube video questions. All right. Oh, this morning I talked to one of our teachers and we discussed IEPs. Now, I'm not accustomed to IEPs, but I can see where this could be very helpful for some teachers. And we discussed, okay, so what are we looking for when we're talking about IEPs? So she gave me some information. Okay, a 5th grade, he has specific learning disabilities. What is he struggling with? All right, dividing decimals, multiplication, but the student can read on grade level because it said students' behaviors, students' needs, students' strengths. Deficits, he's able to find patterns and draw conclusions. And when I clicked that generate button, it came up with specific goals that the student would need and the accommodations and how to break them down. So if you have to create IEPs, I mean, this is a great resource. And if you're a first-year teacher, wow, I mean, they're here. You don't have to, don't think out the box. Don't make life harder. If there's information that you could utilize, then go for it. Guys, like I said, over 60 tools. I even called in my coach this morning and I was like, okay, coach, this says there are coach drills for you. So we went in there and he said, okay, basketball, the kids need to learn how to play, to dribble. And so here we go. Coach's basketball practice, third graders, 30 minutes, because you can choose the length of time you want everything on there. Dribbling and shooting drills. And it divided it. Your warm up, your dribbling drills, your shooting drills, and at the end, a fun game, maybe even a cool down. So there are tools here for everyone. Like I said, one of my favorite ones was the email family generator. I What a great way to communicate with our parents in a professional way. And again, you can translate it. We did use the informational text. I have used the multiple choice assessment as well. Um, 60 tools to make your life a little bit easier. Let me look at my chat. I didn't know if anybody had a question about it. Like I said, right now you can get the premium for about 14 days for free. Use it. What I was looking that after that, it's the history that goes away. You're not allowed to save as much. But again, once you find something, you've created it, copy it, put it into a presentation, put it into a Google slide, put it into your actual newsletter, or just put it into a Word document or a Google document. If we have any music teachers out there, there's also Song Generator. But there's so much. Choice boards. I know I did a whole presentation previous years about choice boards. Well, okay, Magic School is going to create one for you. So why rack your brain on something when you have it right here at your fingertips? Hopefully, I have encouraged you to try Magic School because honestly, it'll save you time, guys. It will save you time. Like I said, I thought it was great. I sent out one of the email generators to a coworker, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, why are you being so special?" And I'm like, "Why?" They were like, "It sounded so professional." I was like, "Well, thank you. I came up with none of it. I just knew what I wanted to tell them, and it came out with this great email, and they were impressed. They were impressed." So I highly encourage you to take your time and to go into Magic School. Again, take advantage of the free premiums right now. I would also like you, if you don't mind, to please take a moment and fill out the feedback form. I'm going to drop it in the chat box. Did it work? Maybe not. Hold on. This is what happens when you have 3 screens on your computer open. Let's go right there. All right. It's in the chat box. For those of you who will be watching this later, let me present that bit.ly so that you can share. You can give me feedback, and then you also get CP credit. All right, let's go to the next slide. There it is. So there's the bit.ly. If you're watching it later, just put in bit.ly i3pd feedback, and then you get CP credit. If you are here with me live today, thank you. I so appreciate you guys taking your time. And again, my goal is to make life easier for you. And if Magic School helps you with that, then hey, I call that a win for today.